For what purpose does the gentlewoman from Arizona seek recognition?
Madam Chair, I have an amendment at the desk and report that amendment at this time.
The clerk will report the amendment.
Amendment offered by Ms. Sinema of Arizona. Page 22, after the dollar amount, insert reduced by $1 million. Page 38, line 2, after the dollar amount, insert increased by $1 million. Page 40, line 3, after the dollar amount, insert increased by $1 million.
The gentlewoman from Arizona is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I yield myself such time as I may consume. Madam Chair, the amendment today is a common-sense, budget-neutral amendment that provides colleges and universities with additional resources to prevent and respond to sexual violence on campus. This amendment increases funding for the Department of Justice's grants to reduce domestic violence, dating violence, sexual assault, and stalking on campus program by $1 million and offsets this increase by reducing DOJ General Administration funding by the same amount. Madam Chair, I offer this amendment because nearly 1 in 5 female undergraduate students report being sexually assaulted in college. According to the Department of Education, 60 higher education institutions across the country, including Arizona State University, which I represent, are under investigation for their handling of sexual violence and harassment complaints. We must do more to protect students and equip universities to respond appropriately to sexual assault on campus. This amendment will allow more institutions of higher education to implement comprehensive, coordinated responses to sexual violence through the Campus Grant Program. The Campus Grant Program was created by the Violence Against Women Act of 2005 and reauthorized by the Violence Against Women Reauthorization Act of 2013, a bill which I worked hard to help pass. Increasing funding to this vital program represents an important step in empowering victims of sexual assault and protecting both men and women on college campuses in Arizona and across the country. I urge my colleagues to support this amendment. And before I close, I want to thank the Chairman of the Appropriations, Mr. Rogers, and the Chairman of the Commerce, Justice, Science Appropriations Committee, Mr. Wolf, and the Ranking Member, Mr. Fatah, for working with me on this issue. And finally, I'd like to thank Mr. Wolf for the years he's devoted to public service over the course of his very distinguished career. Thank you, Madam Chair. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentlewoman yields back. For what purpose does the gentleman from Virginia seek recognition?
Strike the requisite number of words.
The gentleman's recognized for 5 minutes.
I accept the amendment. I think it's a very good amendment. I congratulate the gentlelady from Arizona and urge a yes vote.
For what purpose does the gentleman from Pennsylvania
strike the last word?
Gentleman's recognized for 5
minutes. I
minutes.
rise again in support of this amendment. I join with the chairman. And I do note that this review is taking place of a number of universities, but none of these investigations have concluded, and we don't know the exact facts. But we do know that young people on college campuses and in other circumstances are victimized, and it's important that this program receive additional support. I thank the gentlewoman for bringing this amendment to our attention, and I thank the chairman for accepting it. I yield back.
The question is on the amendment offered by the gentlewoman from Arizona. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. The amendment is agreed to.